It's all about giving. It's all about trust. It's all about people. It's all about us.
It's all about being human and having a heart. It's all about being human and playing a part.
In South Africa, the giving of blood is a popular affair, and Club 25 is reaching new heights every day. Club 25, or Pledge 25 as it's called in Zimbabwe where the idea originated, is a simple enough idea, but the impact is proving to be enormous. Club 25 helps to maintain blood supplies, and members also play a special role by being HIV/AIDS education ambassadors. In Zimbabwe, the HIV infection rates among blood donors fell dramatically when the Pledge 25 programs were introduced, and similarly later in South Africa, Club 25 had the same effect. Diane de Koning has revamped the original Pledge 25 concept from Zimbabwe and revitalized it with amazing success.
So we were told that Zimbabwe had a very, very successful program of selecting their blood donors. So there was no intention of forming a club or anything when we went to Zimbabwe. And while we were in Zimbabwe, not only did we learn about a very, very effective donor selection process, but also the fact that their problem was that once the youth left school, there was no way of contacting them, no way of tracking them down and getting them to remain blood donors, because Zimbabwe, like South Africa, about 10 to 15% of their blood actually comes from the school children. So all of a sudden it was another problem that we'd been experiencing in South Africa for many years, was the fact that once the donors they all donated at school, but once they left school we lost them as blood donors. So we were very, very keen to bring the concept of a club for the youth to South Africa, which we did. We came and we took all the data that we'd received from Zimbabwe and we applied it to our own situation. What were our concerns? Where were we losing donors? Why were we losing donors? And then we developed a whole image. We developed the little man on the Harley with the Ray-Bans as our first image for Club 25. We then did research on it to see if the youth responded to that image. And the research that we did was amazingly successful. And we launched Club 25. And since then it's just grown from strength to strength to strength.
I feel it's kind of a duty towards the community, and if I can help someone else, maybe one day they'll help me.
Yes, I will give again and again and again.
It was fine. I didn't feel anything, and I was a bit quite nervous at first.
Yes.
The youth really have responded very positively to Club 25. They feel that it belongs to them, and they've taken ownership of the club. They feel that that's one way that they can give back to the community.
Club 25 can even seriously change your life. Take Etienne and Carolina, for instance. Meeting at the local blood center has led to bigger things.
We used to go and donate blood together at the same time at the blood bank and everything. And yeah, that's how everything started. We, like they say, we clicked and we became more than friends. We got engaged.
And also local TV stars join in to save lives, in between two recordings.
I think for me it's actually a selfish thing. I think it's the biggest privilege to be able to donate blood. After filling in the form and realizing how many things have to be right before you're able to donate, I think it's just the biggest privilege, and that's why I did it.
Because giving blood indeed saves lives, and patients know it.
For us, basically, we need to thank the donors for being kind and sharing their goodness with us.
Blood, a gift for life.
Every second, someone somewhere needs blood, and the safest blood is donated by healthy people who are at no risk for hepatitis, HIV/AIDS, and other infectious diseases that could be passed on to anyone who receives their blood. More blood donors who are eligible to give blood and who know their blood is safe are needed to donate regularly. Here in Manila, the youth department of the Philippine National Red Cross runs a very popular and active program, and blood donation is very much alive and well. The Pledge 25 idea, based on the Zimbabwe model, was recently introduced, and within 3 quick years, more than 10,000 young people had signed up.
First, I'm nervous. Though I think that if I give blood, I'm a living hero. And I'm proud. I'm proud to be one and a member of a Pledge 25.
When new members join Pledge 25, they know they have to lead a safe and healthy lifestyle to meet the criteria for blood donor selection. The young blood donors commit to donations of 2 units of blood per year, with an aim of donating 20 units by their 26th birthday. And just as in South Africa, TV stars also spread the word.
Blood, definitely a gift for life.
The recruitment is aimed at school leavers and those who are current donors.
You just overcome that one-time fear. Everything else is easy from here. And if you realize how many people you can save, it is something that is definitely very heartwarming, and I think everybody can relate to that.
The Philippine Red Cross has successfully chosen young and famous people to lead the way, to attract new donors, and to show it's cool to give blood, cool to save lives.
There are so many factors that made it successful. I can tell that the youth program, the organization here, is more or less successful as compared to other societies. And we can say that 75% of our volunteers come from the Red Cross Youth. Another one is that it came easy later because we were able to have a strategy that popular people in this country who joined Red Cross Youth also endorsed the program very properly.
Having famous people on board helps in reaching the target group of fit and healthy young people who have a desire to help. Think about it. Such a simple gesture, like holding out your arm, can save someone's life. What a gift! Saving the life of someone the donor will never even know.